Hello students, this is Sweetal teacher. Today we will understand a new topic in mathematics lesson number 4, subtraction without borrowing. In this lesson we will learn subtraction of 3-digit numbers, subtraction in vertical arrangement, subtraction in horizontal arrangement. Introduction. Subtraction is a mathematical operation that tells us the difference between two numbers. It is the process of finding how many are left when some are taken away. It is the process of finding how many are left when some are taken away. Subtraction is the opposite operation of addition. These terms indicate subtraction. Take away, minus, how many left, how many less than, find the difference of. Students, here are some simple ideas to solve subtraction sums easily. More on top, no need to stop. It means that if the below number is smaller than the above number, we can directly minus the smaller number. Here in the given sum, number 7 and number 4 are in the units place. 4 is smaller than 7. So, 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. And in the tens place, 6 minus 0 is equal to 6. Hence, the answer for 67 minus 4 is equal to 63. Numbers the same, zeros the game. It means that same number minus same number is equal to 0. Here in the given sum, there are same numbers in the units place. So, 7 minus 7 is equal to 0. And in the tens place, 3 minus 0 is equal to 3. Hence, the answer for 37 minus 7 is equal to 30. Let us now see the video and understand subtraction without borrowing through various examples.
Kids, you've already learned about addition. Now we will learn about another concept, that is subtraction. It is going to be fun, I'm telling you. Well, first look at the picture. Study the example. In this picture, there are 2 tens of beads and 3 separate beads. Out of these, 1 tens are cancelled and 2 separate beads are also cancelled out. It means in the beginning, there were 2 tens and 3 units of beads, and out of which 1 tens and 2 units of beads are removed. You know what it means? It means we have to subtract 1 tens and 2 units. Kids, as we did in addition, here also we will start from units place. 3 units minus 2 units is 1 unit. Now subtract tens from tens. 2 tens minus 1 ten is 1 ten, which means the answer is 1 tens and 1 unit. That is 11 beads. Now, in order to make the concept of subtraction even more clearer, let's solve another example. Look at the picture. First tell me how many tens of beads and units of beads are there? Correct. There are 3 tens of beads and 5 units of beads. So we write here 3 tens and 5 units. Out of these, 2 tens of beads and 2 units of beads are removed. So we'll subtract 2 tens and 2 units. If you notice the units place, 5 units minus 2 units is 3 units. Now, In the tens place, 3 tens minus 2 tens is equal to 1 10, which means 3 times 5 units minus 2 times 2 units is equal to 1 times 3 units. That is 13. Now let us see the next example. Here we have 200, 110, 3 unit, and out of which we need to cancel 100, 110, 1 unit. First subtract the units from the units. So 3 units minus 1 unit is 2 units. Now subtract the tens from the tens. So 110 minus 110 is 010. And in the end, subtract the hundreds from the hundreds. So 200 minus 100 is 100. So we have 100, 0, 10, 2 units. That is 102 beads. Ajit has 257 rupees. Use the picture below and work out how much money he had left over after he gave 150 rupees to Manoj. Here is Ajit. He has 257 rupees. Here are 2 notes of 100 rupees each, which means 2 hundreds, 5 notes of rupees 10 each, which means 5 tens, and 7 coins of 1 rupee, which means 7 units. Out of these, he gave rupees 150 to Manoj, which means 100, 5 tens and 0 unit. For subtraction, let us see the units first. Now 7 units minus 0 units would be 7 units. So all these 7 coins remain as it is. Now let us see the notes of 10 rupees. 5 tens minus 5 tens, we are left with 0 tens. So no 10 rupee note is left. Now let us see the hundreds. 200 minus 100 is 100, which means we are left with a 100 note as well. Now let us see how much money has been left over with Ajit. 100 remains, 0, 10 and 7 units remain, which means 100, 0 tens and 7 units. That is 107 rupees. So Jeet is left over with 107 rupees. In a cricket match, England scored 245 runs. India scored 123. How many more runs must India make to equal England's score? Well, in order to equal England's score, India must score a total of 245 runs. So, we have to find out how many runs they must score after 123 to make a total of 245. That is, 123 plus box is equal to 245. We must find out the missing number in this. We shall get it by subtracting 123 from 245. So we'll arrange them in vertical order, writing HTU. 245 is 2 hundreds, 4 tens, 5 units, minus 123. That is 100, 2 tens, 3 units. Now 5 minus 3 is 2. In the tens column, 4 tens minus 2 tens is 2 tens. In the hundreds column, 2 hundreds minus 100 is 100, which means it is 122. Therefore, India must make 122 runs more in order to equal England's score. Well, children, you've understood the concept of subtraction. Let us do some sums now. Subtract 545 minus 2. Now you know that we'll begin subtraction from the units column. 5 units minus 2 units is 3 units. In the tens column we have 4 tens, and in the hundreds column we have 500. So it is 5 hundreds, 4 tens, 3 units, which means the answer is 543. Now let us see the next sum. 749 minus 438. Now we have to begin from the units column. 9 units minus 8 units is 1 unit. Then in the tens column, 4 tens minus 3 tens is 1 ten. In the hundreds column, 7 hundreds minus 4 hundreds is 300. So it is 300, 110, 1 unit, which means the answer is 311. Now the next question. 853 minus 202. Now 3 units minus 2 units is 1 unit. 5 tens minus 0 tens is 5 tens. 8 hundreds minus 2 hundreds is 600. So it is 600, 5 tens, 1 unit, which means the answer is 651. Arrange vertically and subtract. 654 minus 200. First we'll arrange them vertically, writing HTU. Now 654 would be 6 hundreds, 5 tens, 4 units, minus 200 is 2 hundreds, 0 tens, 0 unit. We need to begin our subtraction from the units column. 4 units minus 0 units is 4 units. In the tens column, 5 tens minus 0 tens is 5 tens. Then in the hundreds column, 6 hundreds minus 2 hundreds is 4 hundreds, which means it is 4 hundreds, 5 tens, 4 units. So the answer is 454. Now the next sum. 674 minus 242. First we'll begin a subtraction by writing HTU. Now 674 is 6 hundreds, 7 tens, 4 units, minus 200, 4 tens, 2 units. If you notice the units column, 4 units minus 2 units is 2 units. In the tens column, 7 tens minus 4 tens is 3 tens. In the hundreds column, 6 hundreds minus 2 hundreds is 4 hundreds. So it is 4 hundreds, 3 tens, 2 units, which means the answer is 432. Subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. We have 315, 517. Now 517 is bigger. So we'll arrange them in vertical order, writing HTU. Now 517 is 5 hundreds, 1 ten, 7 units. Minus 315 would be 3 hundreds, 1 ten and 5 units. In the units column, 7 units minus 5 units is 2 units. In the tens column, 110 minus 110 is 0. In the hundreds column, 5 hundreds minus 3 hundreds is 2 hundreds. So it is 2 hundreds, 0, 10, 2 units, which means it is 202. Now the next set of numbers. 470, 340. Now 470 is bigger, so we'll subtract 340 from 470. For that, we'll arrange them in vertical order, writing HTU. Now 470 would be 400, 7 tens, 0 units, minus 340, that is 3 hundreds, 4 tens, 0 unit. In the units column, 0 minus 0 is 0. In the tens column, 7 tens minus 4 tens is 3 tens. In the hundreds column, 4 hundreds minus 3 hundreds is 100. So it is 100, 3 tens, 0 unit. That means it is 113. Subtraction in horizontal arrangement. Now here we have 3 hundreds, 4 tens, 5 units minus 2 hundreds, 4 tens, 3 units. Arrange this horizontally in this way. And now subtract units from units, tens from tens, hundreds from hundreds. 5 units minus 3 units is 2 units. 4 tens minus 4 tens is 0 10. 3 hundreds minus 2 hundreds is 100. So the answer is 100, 0, 10, 2 units, which means 102. Subtract in horizontal arrangement. I've already explained you the procedure. So now we'll try and solve some examples. 417 minus 305. Well, first we'll see the units. 7 units minus 5 units is 2 units. The tens, 110 minus 010 is 110. In hundreds, 4 hundreds minus 3 hundreds is 100. So we have 100, 110, 2 units, that is 112. Now the next sum. 504 minus 201. First we'll see the units. 4 units minus 1 unit is 3 units. 010 minus 010 is 010. 500s minus 200s is 300s. So it is 300s, 010, 3 units, which means 504 minus 201 is equal to 303.
Students, always follow these important steps while solving subtraction sums. Step 1. Arrange the numbers in columns according to their place value, such as units, tens, and hundreds. Step 2. Subtract the digits in each column starting from the units place. Step 3. Always remember to recheck your answers. Students, I hope you enjoyed today's class and understood the lesson. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.